What's going on, guys? Matt Manduke here. I have an after unboxing for you. And what am I after unboxing? This Wismec RX 2700 to 20,700. It's just weird to say. I'm going to turn the camera around because it's going to make it easier. Alright, well, I'm also going to be reviewing the Smoktech Prince Beast while I'm at it, because I haven't done that yet, and I've had that for about 9 months now. The Wismec device that we're looking at here, it takes two 20,700s, and I've been using it for about 3 months now. And see, the batteries, I don't understand why they're moving toward using different batteries, other than maybe they're trying to get people to buy different batteries, but it doesn't make any sense, because these are 3,000 milliamp, and the 18650s that I have are 3,400 milliamps. So it doesn't make any sense to switch to a larger, more cumbersome battery that makes the device larger and more cumbersome. It just doesn't make sense to me. But the screen, that's what you're going to get, and my phone doesn't want to focus on it, but there we go. It shows you what each battery is, which is cool, and it shows you what your total puffs are, but that's rolled over so many times now, it's ridiculous, and it doesn't really totally do it. Tells you what voltage you're running, what the resistance of your coil is, and what wattage you're running. Button on it is actually a little nicer than my last Wismec. Actually, my last Wismec was the single, and I think I did a review on that, and that, like, the whole screen was the button, and I didn't like that design very much. And the one before that was the RS300S, I think it was, but it was a triple 18650, and this being a double 20,700, I don't see too much difference between it. It's very similar in weight and very similar in size. Now, I did get the green one because that's what I wanted, and there is a story that goes with how I got this and how I'm never going to order from Lightsig ever again, but that's going to actually be an angry episode where I review their website. Now, since I talked about this, I ordered this because ultimately the Wismec devices have been the most dependable, and this one has been no different for me. You can see I've dropped it a couple times, and that's just, scratched the paint a little bit, but it's still in good shape, and I don't see that changing anytime in the future based on what it is and how it's built. I haven't had any problems with the device other than, when my coil was going bad, but that's not a problem with this device. When my coil was going bad, every time I took a drag, it would shut off, but that's not actually a problem with the device as much as it is with hardware on top of it, the atomizer, and that's what I want to get into. This is the Smoktech Prince Beast, which is the second largest tank that they were offering when I got it. I don't know if they have another option now, but this thing's actually a monster. It takes like 8 different coils, and it came with a globe style glass, but that broke because it was wider than the device I was using, which was my only E-Leaf, and I'm like my first E-Leaf, and I'm not going to be ordering another E-Leaf. But I don't know if I can see it on video, but it actually lights up an LED on the bottom of it, which is kind of cool whenever you fire it. I mean, it's not using that much extra power, and it allows you to have adjustable airflow, but I always want it to be wide open, and there's pre-built coils for it. I haven't actually seen a rebuildable deck for it, but there's pre-built coils for it that are designed to hold up to 140 volt or 140 watts, which is pretty serious. I do like the drip tip, and I'm happy that it hasn't broken, but I don't like that it comes out. I mean, I don't mind that it comes out, because you might want to change it, because it's a pretty standard 510 connection. I think it is. But I actually like the design of it. I like the way it looks. Kind of has like a Spider-Man look to it, and I think that's pretty cool. This is a fairly fresh coil, and you can see there's a lot of cutouts for the juice to get into the coil, which is cool. And the coils for me are lasting 3 to 4 weeks, which I find is actually fairly dependable, and that's what I've actually appreciated most about this tank. Otherwise, I would have the Wismec came with a gnome tank, which I might be using that if I didn't like this one, but I appreciate this one, so I'm going to stick with it. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about it. This is a good, solid device, and the only thing I don't like about this is that it takes the 20,700s. It does actually come with 2 sleeves for 18650s to be used, but it's designed to use one. So now I actually have 2 18650s and 2 20,700s that I switch, based on my charging situation. You can charge it with the port, but it takes forever to charge it, which is the only thing, that's the only other thing I don't like about it, because I've had devices that actually charge the batteries at a relative speed, and this is not one of them. That's all I got to say about that, guys. I'm going to turn this around so you can get an idea of the cloud of vapor that I get. I know the lighting in here is weird, but it is what it is. I do like the way this ramps up, because I have had some, like the Sigelli I had, ramped up slow, and this ramps up very fast. Now, I'm not French exhaling or trying to make it seem like thicker vapor. That's actually how much vapor I'm getting out of the thing. Not that it's a ridiculous amount of vapor when it comes down to it, because I'm running it at 40 watts. But if I were running it at 140, it would be a huge amount of vapor. And so that's all I got to say about that, guys. I do encourage you to buy Wismec products, but not from Lightsig. There's plenty of other sites, and they sell it cheaper. If you enjoyed this and you want to see what other products I've reviewed, you can go ahead and check out those videos there. If you want to find out how you can win one of 3 rings, you can check out that video there. Or if you want YouTube to pick out what's best for you, you can check that out there. As always, guys, I want you to like the video, subscribe, and I really want to thank you for watching. I wouldn't do this without you. I'll see all my friends later.